Protesters have taken to the streets of Yola, the Adamawa state capital, demanding the announcement of the results of the supplementary governorship elections, which was conducted on Saturday. Made up of men, women, and youths from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, the protesters marched to the INEC office where they asked the umpire to respect the mandate of the people. They decry what they described as a lack of transparency in the governorship election in Adamawa state, which according to them should have ended with the first poll, which held on March the 18th. They described the supplementary election as a charade, which should be condemned by all, and say from the results collated so far, they believe Governor Omar Fentiri won the election.
It is a treason, it is condemnable, and these people should be sanctioned and accordingly prosecuted.
Yes.
And therefore, we are here to stage a protest, and we want to assure INEC that every day until resumption of collation of results is made, we will continue to come here to demand that collation continue and that results are declared for the winner.
Let's now bring you more on this developing story. Our correspondent Emperor Simon has been covering the supplementary election, and he joins us live from where you can describe as ground zero, where it is all happening. That's Yola, the state capital. Well, good to see you again, Emperor. The past few days have been clearly long with different twists along the way. So tell us what it is that we know again with this protest and other things happening in the state.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kayode, and welcome to Yola, the Adamawa state capital, where we have been on ground monitoring what's been happening from the voting down to collation, and of course, we all know the aftermath of the collation of results, which did not end as it should before the INEC State Resident Electoral Commissioner went ahead to declare a particular winner in the election. And that has continued to generate a lot of mixed feelings, a lot of disenchantment on the part of the people. Across Adamawa state, there is a feeling of disappointment, a feeling of dissatisfaction with what has played out. Youths, women, men are all out trying to see that their mandate is not subverted. And so today we woke up and we found youths, some protesters on the street of Yola demanding that INEC should do the right thing. They're asking that INEC should first of all accelerate the collation process and make sure that what is supposed to be done is done. And then they're also demanding that the process should be as transparent as possible. We know that INEC has invited the Resident Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Udu Ari, and the returning officer for the state, Professor Mohammed Meli, to come to the headquarters of the commission and answer some questions. But here, there is a demand that that process should be done as quick as possible. The town is tensed, I must tell you, Kayode. There is a lot of tension in the air. People don't know what might happen after now. Even though Governor Umaru Fintiri has urged that there should be some level of calm. But the people here are saying that their patience is wearing out. Earlier on, we were able to capture the leader of the protester while he was addressing the protesters. That's the person of Mr. Felix Tangwani. Let's listen to what he has to say.
We are able to address the press and those that are concerned that we are here and we want the world to know that we are demanding justice. The gathering is not only for PDP people, there are other party members here too. All Adamawa is demanding for is justice, equity, and a lawful process to ensure that coalition continue and the winner declared as is done in other states. So I call upon our youths, do not cause any mayhem. There shall be no fighting on the street. The governor of the state has addressed everybody yesterday that we should remain calm even in the face of adversity and provocation. He has called on us to remain calm, and all members of the governor should remain calm, and we call on all people to please be patient until INEC resume collation of the results as pronounced by them and as promised. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we will still be here and we will continue to do our peaceful protests until resumption of the coalition is made, and then we will remain at our various homes and listen to the final declaration of whosoever has won the election. And we are optimistic that victory is ours.
Yeah, so that's the leader of the protester there. And two words he specifically mentioned: justice and equity. That's what the people are asking for. We have here with me the state focal officer of Yaga Africa, who is also in the state. He has been monitoring the process. He was there when the INEC resident electoral commissioner committed that alleged, electoral fraud. And so he will share with us what he's been sniffing and listening to since that particular action of the INEC reg. Good afternoon once again, Mr. Charles Christopher.
Good afternoon, Channel TV reporter.
Yeah, so it's nice to see that you're looking refreshing today. You've been following what's been happening. Tell us, what have you observed since since the last night or the last morning, afternoon?
Yeah, actually, since what happened yesterday, I want to tell you that I actually went to refresh, but I comes back immediately, and I was hanging around INEC office up to 9 p.m. in the night because of what recently happened, whereby they will say come by 11 and you see someone coming by 9. So by then I have to be very close to every happening so that I will have every details of what is happening and report it to my head office, Yaga Africa office in Abuja. And this morning we wake up to a peaceful protest by one of the political party, and I think it should be PDP, that marched to INEC head office. They were actually asking for resumption of the collection to commence immediately so that it will be concluded and the winner of the election will be declared. But as you know, that all the major actors in INEC office have been invited to Abuja, and we are expecting outcome from INEC head office, in which my office is also in Abuja, and we're expecting any feedback concerning when the resumption will continue in Adamawa state. Well, there's tension in the state, actually, and I think the most easier way of dosing the tension is for the resumption of the collection to commence in no time.
What does this protest signal to you?
This protest signal people disagreement over what just happened yesterday, and a reg declaring a winner of election when the collections have not finished, and also it also signified their dissatisfaction over returning reg taking over the works of the returning officer. Well, all people are agitating is that they need the due process to be followed. Whoever win it at the end of the day, let it be given to him as a governor of the state, but let the laid down rules of INEC electoral law be followed, and let the winner of the election be declared.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Christopher Kayode. That's of course, is what the popular demand here. People are asking that the right thing be done, and it should be done on time.